Hello, my love. Welcome back to the Arouse Podcast for another episode. And if you're new around here, welcome. I am your host, Sam. The next week and a little bit is going to be a little different here on the podcast because if you haven't heard yet, the Breakup series is coming out tomorrow. And I'm giving you a sneak peek at what's coming, so let's spill the tea. Warning, the following presentation is intended for mature audiences. It includes stigma topics like sex, addictions, mental illness, adult dialogue, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Yes, the Breakup series is coming tomorrow. And if you're thinking, well, Sam, who is this mini-series for? And I'm really happy that you asked that question because if you're recently single, if you're recovering from a breakup, whether it's been really recent or it's been months, maybe even years, and you still haven't completely recovered from it, if you're getting separated or you're in the process of getting divorced, or if you're recently separated or divorced, you're still healing from past relationships, you're damaged from previous relationships that you haven't worked through yet. You're struggling to figure out how to start dating again and what that looks like, and you're not sure where to start. Or you feel like you're lost. You feel like you've lost yourself in your past relationship or in every relationship that you've been in. If any of those sounded like you and you said, hey, that's me, that's me right now, then this Breakup miniseries is totally for you and it's going to bring you so much value. Even if you're like, Sam, this isn't for me, I'm not going through any of that right now, then I really encourage you to share this with someone that you know is going through a breakup, or if they've been separated or divorced, they're in the process. Any of those things that I just mentioned, if you know someone that is feeling any of those things or going through any of them, then I really strongly encourage you to share this podcast mini-series with them. And the way that you can do that, whether you're on the main page on one of your podcast apps, or if you're on an episode, there's going to be a little box with an arrow coming out of the top, and that's like your share button. So once you press that button, you can share it through message or through Facebook, Instagram, and share it to anyone that you know would benefit from this series. You may also be thinking, why did I create this? The biggest reason why I created this series is there is so much support and resources for someone who's trying to save their marriage or save their relationship. But what I found is that there's actually not a lot of support or resources for someone that's going through a breakup, or if they've left a potential toxic or abusive relationship. I think it's just as important to support someone getting out of a relationship as it is to support someone who wants to save their relationship. And ultimately, you're the only person that can decide whether it's a good idea for you to stay and work on your relationship, or if it's actually a better option for you to leave. And if you thought that your better option was to leave, then this Breakup series is going to be an incredible resource for you. So a little bit of a sneak peek at what's coming. I'm going to be dropping an episode every single day. So today is technically starting that, when I'm just giving you a little bit of a sneak peek from this series. And then tomorrow is July 9th and we'll drop episode 1. And then every single day after that, I'll be dropping an episode. The biggest takeaway that you're going to get from this Breakup mini-series is how to get back to what your normal is after a breakup. Because no one teaches you on how to do that. Like I said, there isn't a lot of resources and support compared to those who want to stay in their relationship. And so I wanted to create this to provide you a little bit more support in what that looks like on how to get back to amazing woman that you are, and also tell you a bunch of mistakes that I've made in relationships, in recovering from breakups, maybe even spill some tea on some past relationships that I've never shared before as a teaching moment so that you can avoid these mistakes too, and you don't have to waste your time on them. So I've gone to hell and back. I've wasted years of trial and error trying to recover from breakups, and I have the cure. So if you're ready to figure out what that is, then come join me starting tomorrow for episode number 1. I will see you there.